Hello friends, welcome back to our another Factual Learning series video. So today I will show you or guide you how to create your supplier payment. Okay, so currently you are seeing this dashboard. Okay, supplier payment dashboard. So here you got one option to create your payment. So you have to simply click on it and you can see this supplier payment page. Okay, so just look this format. Here you have to fill some few details like customer name. Suppose I am choosing this one. If you want to add your customer in your existing list, then you can simply select here. And if you want to create your new customer list, then you can create a new customer list via this link. And suppose I am choosing this one. Now you have to choose the payment made. So I am choosing, suppose I am selecting this one, and deposit to, you have to choose your bank account, then your bank number will automatically added here. You have to select here your date, payment date. Okay, now you have to choose your payment mode. Now this payment number will be automatically added here. Okay, so here you can see amount used for payment, it was also added here. If you want to add any charges, you can add here, and reference you can add. Okay, if you want to add any reference, you can add here. So you can see this paid and partially paid invoice, right? So before yeah, I created one, so you can see here the payment number also, it was showing 2, and here this is your previous invoicing. Okay, which was partially paid or unpaid. So you can select this also. If you want to pay right now, then you can select this also. And now you can see the transaction here, invoice number, invoice amount, amount paid, due amount, everything you can add here. So you can simply add here your payment. Okay, so you can see here your total payment will show in euro. Now here is a note for internal use. It was not visible to your customer, so any of the note you want to add here for particular this reference, so you can add it. Suppose if you want to add like a reminder after 1 week, reminding for sooner, like whatever you want to add here note, you can add for yourself. Okay, so this is about unpaid and partially paid invoice. Now you have to simply save it. Okay, so you can exceed the amount. So suppose I am reducing the amount. Okay, here you can see the excess amount. So now it will be saved. Okay, if you want to save, then you can simply select on this option and it will be saved. And if you want to choose any other customer, then you can see this payment number will be 1, and every detail will be same. Amount used for payment is third, it was automatically changes. And it was showing previous transaction. Okay, previous result of transaction which I selected, but here you can see no paid and unpaid invoice. Okay, so simply I guess you can increase the amount, and now you can save it. So for this I show you for this particular organization, we did not created any invoice before. Okay, which was paid or unpaid, it was new. But suppose if I am choosing my previous customer, this one, so you can see here their amount of paid and partially paid. Okay, so suppose I am choosing 2, it was exceed, I'm choosing 0. Now you can save it. I'm adding the charges. Now I'm adding this one. You can see the excess amount. If you want to add any note, remind in. so it was saved. You can see here your this organization list. Okay, so here you can see our two options. Here you can see this few columns, right? Like amount refunded, amount paid, payment made, payment mode, payment date, deposit organization, excess amount. You can see these options. And if you want to view, then simply click on view. Then you can see this supplier payment, okay, receipt especially. And if you want to use access, okay, this access you can simply click on, and here you can do the modification, okay, and then save it. And if you want to get your receipt, then simply you can click here and see this receipt will appear, okay, and simply you can download or export your receipt from this option, okay. And now you can see this delete option. If you want to delete this supplier payment list, so you can simply delete it. So let's move here. You can filter your receipt by date wise, or you can filter your receipt by any organization wise, and simply do apply, and then you can reset again, and you have one more option for export. Then you can export from here also. So yeah, that's it. So you can see these few options for adding your supplier payment receipt, or how to download the receipt and everything, how to modify and how to add your organization, everything you can see here, okay. So that's it from mine. If you like this video, please do comment and like, subscribe. And if you did not watch any our previous video, I will definitely recommend you go and watch that video. And if you have any query, any question, any doubt, so you can do a comment, okay. So that's it from my end. So thank you for watching. See you guys in our next video.